2,200 people have signed a pledge to resist fracking. That's amazing. Those are people who said, if I have to, I will go to jail. We are not going to let this happen. I'm going to give you the 4 reasons that for me we need to resist. The first is because this state is so beautiful, and that beauty is so based on its greatest treasure, this water, from one end of the state to the other. From the shores of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario to the beaches of Long Island Sound, from Cayuga and Cayuga and Chautauqua to Sacandaga Lake to Seneca Lake, from Saranac and St. Regis to the Oneida and Onondaga, from Skaneateles and Cazenovia, from the banks of the Mohawk and the Schoharie and the St. Lawrence, from the Susquehanna and the Delaware, from Lake Tier of the Clouds, where the Hudson forms on the shoulder of our mightiest mountain, all the way to where it flows into the sea at the Verrazano Narrows, from the Sawkill to the Beaverkill to the Catterskill to the mighty Niagara, from the Neversink to the Oswegatchie, from the George Washington Bridge to the Tappan Zee to the Bear Mountain Bridge, from the Brooklyn Bridge to Hellgate to the Peace Bridge and the Rainbow Bridge, along every lock on the Erie Canal and every harbor on Lake Champlain, we will resist. The second reason is because we love our communities. We look across the border to Pennsylvania to see what happens to those communities and the people in them. And then we look across the other border to Vermont, where we banned fracking this spring. To talk about sacrificing the southern tier, that's particularly ironic, you know. Think about New York. In the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution was born here. In the 20th century, Binghamton gave birth to IBM, to this whole new world. And now we can think of nothing better to do than just sell off the pollution rights. That is a disgrace, and it is time. It is time for Governor Cuomo to go to work and figure out a real plan for prosperity. The third reason that we have to resist, the third reason is because we are also citizens of this planet. Yesterday we saw the Arctic ice reach the lowest level ever recorded on this planet, okay? We have saw in July the warmest month that there ever was in this state, any month, in this country, any month, any year. Global warming is overtaking us and overtaking us fast. And fracking for natural gas is just one more way to speed up that climate change. So when you stand here today, it's not just for our counties in New York. You stand with people all over the planet whose islands are disappearing, whose glaciers are melting, whose food supply is disappearing. We are part of this together. And
doing that move very slowly.
The reason that we have to resist is because we need to stand up for democracy in this place. Andrew Cuomo has had one gut check moment so far as governor, and he passed. He stood up to the forces of hate and said it was okay for anybody to marry anybody in the Empire State. But you know what? There was no huge tide of money on the other side of that decision. This is his second gut check moment. Will he stand up to the richest industry on earth? Will he follow the polls that show a majority of New Yorkers want nothing to do with fracking? He better! This is his gut check moment, and we will all be watching. I hope he shows the same resolve and the same courage he showed last time, because this is one of those decisions we'll remember not just for the next few years. It's one of those decisions that will be recorded in geologic time, what he does here. It is so amazing amazing to see all these people out on a Monday morning here in the state of New York. It is the absolute sign that we are absolutely serious when we say that we will resist.
Yes, we will. Thank you so much, Bill McKibben, for being with us today.